Hey guys, I hope all is well. I wanted to come to you guys today. I wanted to tell you guys about my experience. I just got off the plane from Jamaica. I could truly say I had a very, very, very good time. Very good time. We wind up staying at a hotel called Ziva Hyatt. You guys can Google it for more information. It's in Montego Bay. It's an all-inclusive resort. Yeah, when I say I loved it, I loved it. I'm going to make a different video on that. My main thing is just letting you guys know how it is coming through customs coming back. So let's start from the beginning. Usually, guys, every time I travel, I always check in and check in my bags number all the time, no matter where I go. So I was going to check in. I knew it was about 11 o'clock. I knew it was time to check in. So I went to check in. And I usually do it like I normally do. Delta had and I'm going to show you guys the little note that they had stating that I was not able to check in. I had to do it at the kiosk. I was like, what's the deal with that? Okay, so I was like, cool. So then some kind of way I made a mistake and I put select all. So I was able to check my husband in, but I wasn't able to check me in. So then what we did was we wind up going to the airport. We had a great gentleman that toured us, took us to tours and took us around. His name is Miguel. I'm going to try to make sure I provide all his information in the video description box. If I don't include it, just call again, like I said, the Hyatt, the Ziva Hyatt, and ask them for transportation and let them know that you really like Miguel because they is all together. He was excellent. So he wound up getting us to the airport on time. So I checked in, everything went fine, and then all of a sudden, you guys, I went through customs which the lines was not long. Like a lot of people say, the lines are super long. I would say though, y'all, if you are like a lot of people go ask me, would you get that Club Mobe Express Pass? I would say yes. I made a mistake and booked it the wrong day, so I wasn't able to get it coming in. I say to me, it's really good getting it coming in, so you'll know what's going on because they kind of throw you to the wolves, like you really don't know what to do. So if you do want to pay that extra, you most definitely are welcome to do that because I heard really good things about it, and I think it would be good to have. But I don't think you have to have it because thank God customs wasn't long. So I wind up checking in, like I said, and we went through security and everything was fine. And then also when I was about to take it through security, they had asked me, what was in my bag. So I let them, zip it up, unzip it. And then they found the Hennessy. My husband wound up getting some really good Hennessy. You can only get it in Jamaica. So he wound up getting that Hennessy. And what I did, you guys, is I had a cover because I always travel with a cover. And I wrapped it up in the cover. So once she seen that, she was like, what did she say? Did I check it in? Like I couldn't understand her though, you guys, because her accent was so strong. And sometimes I don't know what it is. Sometimes when people have accents, it's hard for me to understand them. So she just kind of getting mad about it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. And then I thought she was telling me that I thought she was asking me the bag that I had was too small. I mean, too big to be carried on, and why didn't I check it in? I thought that's what she was asking me because my mind didn't even think. I know that I got this big old Hennessy, and I know that when you go through security, you don't supposed to have like things no more than 3 ounces, and I know that. I don't even know why I did. I travel enough to know that, but I guess what it was a gentleman saying, you know what, you should put that in your carry-on so you can make sure that it don't get broke. And our minds was like, okay, yeah, but no, if you get any Hennessy or if you get any big liquor, you guys, which we know this because it's the same in the United States, put it inside of the bag that you checking in, not your carry-on bag. Do not take it to the airport, try to go get on the plane with it, like the actual sit down carry-on, because I know some people don't know the difference. Put it in your big bag. How about that? And then you can be able to just kind of wrap it up in your clothes. But we had to wind up going all the way. She was like, no, you got to go through baggage. So, guys, we had to leave the security gate. And you know how long that security gate is. And we had to wind up going to the check-in. So we had to wind up. She checked to see if my bags was gone, which they were gone. So for some reason, you guys, they charged us $43 for check-in that, but they only charged us $30 for our big huge bags. I don't know what that was about, and we should have said something, but it was so much going on. So thank God the gentleman waited. He walked us back through security, and that's when we went through the Club Mobe line. It was really, really fast, but like I said, you guys, there was nobody in customs anyway, so they kind of was neck and neck. So if you decide to get the Mobe, I will get it like maybe coming in and then going back, don't get it, to see how you like it. And then if you like it both ways or you don't feel like you need it, then don't get it. You can save some money. So then we wind up, that was fine. I did all that. We wind up getting to the top And what I had to wind up doing, y'all, is I had my laptop inside of the bag. So I had to wind up taking my laptop out and my snacks, because I gotta have my snacks on the plane. So I wound up taking those two things out, and I let them keep the bag that the Hennessy and stuff is in, and because I had to check it in. And I didn't even think about it, y'all. I didn't have no bag to put my laptop in, and my laptop is not like a tablet. Like, I got a tablet, but it wasn't small like a tablet. It's a big laptop and my snacks. So I was like, you know what? I don't feel like walking around the airport without a bag. So I was like, we went to go look at bags, and I didn't wind up getting a certain bag. And I was like, I told my husband, I said, I'm gonna go back and go get it. So what I went to go do, y'all, is I went to go back to go get it. It was kind of far from where we was departing. And my husband said he heard on a loudspeaker AKIYAKELLY. So he said he already knew it was me. Because they always mess up my name. My name is Akiya. For anybody that don't know, that's just watching me, it's Akiya, but everybody always call me Akiya. So once I came back after buying the bag, my husband was like, well, they called you up to the front. I was like, what they want? So then she was like, you know what? You've been tagged to do a security search. And I'm thinking, you guys, it's going to be super easy, something. Guys, no, they like, what they did was they swabbed my hands. They swabbed my fingertips. They swabbed the palm of my hands. They swabbed my belly area. They also swabbed my feet. They had me take my shoes off and swab my feet. Took my shoes off and made sure they had me take my shoes off, check my socks and my shoes. So I don't know what that was about, y'all, but that right there was just stressful. But I was being calm, collective, but that was real stressful, because they was like, well, your husband can go ahead and go on. And they was sitting there doing that to me. So I'm thinking to myself, man, if I got to be in Jamaica, in another country, babe finna be there too with me. But thank God everything was fine with that. So then everything was good. The flight was excellent. The flight was real good. So then we wind up going, we got off the plane. Once we got off the plane, y'all, people was telling us where to go. They said, if you're going to Atlanta, go this way. And it's something about if you connecting flights. We thought we was going to where the Atlanta was. Some kind of way we were sitting down there waiting on our baggage, and international no baggage claim came. So I asked the lady, I was like, well, we've been sitting here for about 20 minutes. We've seen our flight and everything. Where's our bags? And she was like, well, it should be on that carousel. And then she was like, well, it's not. She said, well, you know what? You actually went the wrong way. You need to go take the carousel to F. So we had to get on the train. If anybody been to Atlanta, you know how it is getting on a train at the airport. So we wound up going to baggage claim for international. We went up there, our baggage, we sat there for about 10, 15 minutes. And then the same person was, it was two other people that was having problems checking getting their bags too, because they was down there waiting too. So the lady was like, well, your bag's not here, so won't you go ahead and go to information? So I went inside Delta information. The gentleman he wasn't happy at all. Like, he was already, to me, some people at the airport, they just seem like they hate their job and they don't need to be there. To me, if you hate your job, don't be there. We go ask questions. Unfortunately, they throw us to the dogs, y'all. So people who work for the airport, we apologize for asking questions, but we don't know. Okay, so then we wind up going down to information. He was like, okay, I see your bags. They are in customs. He said they got them in customs, and they in the back in customs. So y'all, we thinking they go just go to the back and go get the freaking bags. Oh, he was like, no, they can't be released until 10 p.m. tonight. So we got to go at 10 p.m. tonight, or he said they open up at 10 to go get these bags. I think what it is, y'all, is they held our bags. They know what they're doing. They held our bags so they can be able to go through it to make sure everything is cool. I just thank God I didn't have nothing. I thank God I didn't have nothing. Because if I did, today would have been the day I would have been going to jail. And I don't do jail. Like, jail seems scary. Like, thank God. I just thank God that I didn't have anything. So that was my experience. So I just wanted to tell you guys my experience by getting a security check. I don't know why I was checked for that, but I was. My husband wasn't. But just in case it happened to you, you know the procedures. Don't try to take nothing back. Like, for real, to be honest with you, I wish I didn't even take the Hennessy bag, because it was just, and then this bag that I bought, y'all, they was just throwing this bag, looking at this bag. Like, I'm like, what are y'all trying to find? Like, I feel like, to me, somebody said, AKIYAKELLY has something, so please make sure you stop her. Y'all, I couldn't get back into the U.S. I could not get back into the U.S. And then when I got back into the U.S., they lost my bag, supposedly. But other than that, my experience going to Jamaica was beautiful. The people there are beautiful. I mean, they are out on the resort. They was making sure they make you happy beyond measure, like beyond measure. They had all kind of restaurants in the resort. Like I said, it was an all-inclusive resort. It's called Ziva Hyatt. Again, Google that. I will try to provide you too with the information, but I'm gonna make a separate video about that. This was just to tell you my experience. Okay, I hope you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll chat with you later. And tell me, you guys, your experience. If you went through customs and they was tripping on you, like, let me back in the U.S. Let me back in the U.S. And you never really realize how good you got it until you go somewhere else. And I don't have anything to complain about in the U.S. Like, for real, I need to not complain about anything, y'all, and just be happy. And you just be happy too. Okay, guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll chat with you guys later. Thanks for listening. Bye.